what is the value of my black son's life? Hear me, when one of a criminal mind can stop after being told not to do so by authorities. This criminal can literally execute a young black man. Hear me. Something, and I emphasize, something is not correct. He never had the heart to duke it out in the street because he knew he could never stand down to defeat. Everyone knows how powerful we especially are when it comes to standing down. But this coward who sits in a jail cell and collects a financial support from sympathizers to the tune of $150,000 plus. Really now, as a father, you tell me, what do I tell my black son is the value of his life? You tell me, or you tell him that he has your unconditional love, and just like you've been privileged to help bring him into this world, I'll lay my life down to keep him in it. Inshallah. The first one that we did was for Miles Davis.
Yeah.
And coming up, one of the things I liked about Miles Davis, he was certainly great as far as his artistry, but long before it was fashionable to stance and hold his blackness as a reverent position, he always let him know up front what he was about, and I respected that. So this again is to brother mine, Miles Davis, a living black testimony for brother man Miles, written in the spring of 1971 in Oakland, California. Like, you've been black a long time, brother man, for days and days, blowing your axe. That's just too fly, spleety dee dee, jamming hard at the outset and doing nothing but getting better with the time, being very consistent and carrying on righteously within the pits of blackness, turning them on and off for days and days. Yeah, easy breeze. And I say, like, step right on, brother man, because, like, I hear you. This next piece, even though many of these, except maybe the first one for Trayvon Martin, and this is in the Volume 1 CD that we just produced from Huff City Slam, Louis McKenzie. And Volume 2, we'll be bringing in some of the later pieces. But I tapped the 67 through 71 because, just like it was pretty interesting out here, that was a very conscious time, the 60s. Things that we took then were not necessarily trendy. They were like ways of life, especially in Harlem, New York City, which a lot of this I draw from. This piece right here, I hear brothers, sisters too for that matter, sometimes talking about attitude. When I speak on this piece, I speak of that, but I also try to bring it down so that I never give anybody any kind of reason to think that because there may have been some kind of negative point that I write off a whole group. I love black women for life. All mine, do up in your mind, all mine, it's your mind, all my mind, do up in your mind, all mine, it's your mind, all mine. Black woman, Allah's gift of blackness. I know you wonder, black woman, why look at you so hard, as if to say, long time no see, baby, or like, I see mesmerized by the exterior beauty you carry, the coarseness of your hair, united by a shapely body with the world's most precious breasts. Like I know you wonder why I did you so, especially like since nobody turned us on to one another. Did you really need that? Really, my queen, we were turned on to one another 1 second after coming forth from the womb. Our badge of blackness was our point of contact. It brought us together in the nation of black love. A love sweeter than any wine throughout the domain of Allah. Really, my queen, I look at you because I yearn to know about all of which I know so little. Sometimes the for real you and not that which I have witnessed for so long. Occasionally a woman filled with trick of deceit. Well, who could out-pimp the other? only developing a mind similar to a creek where one can run across all day long and never sink because there's no depth but shallowness. Like we've been through them changes together, but I still know it in my heart that you are my other half, which is to say, the look you see only says, got to tell you, yes, you're mine, all mine, yes, you're mine, all mine, doo-wop in your mind, all mine, yes, you're mine, all mine, doo-wop in your mind, all mine, yes, you're mine, all mine. This is a new piece, just to kind of balance that out just a little bit. This was written in Central Park. And I try to share this so that when young ladies, and I guess in my generation, I'm 67, so that puts me right in the 60s. Sometimes you try to figure out how do you figure out that other person. So therefore, when I can give credit, I'm certainly going to give it. This is for Lady. And Lady, she knew how to nurture me when I wasn't really thinking about myself. I was thinking about giving to others of my family who really knew and needed what I had to give, so I gave it. So she caught me. So I thought I'd write this piece about her. I truly thank her for that. But I'm quite sure there are always somebody as such who's doing something, so I'm thanking you also. This is called A Test of Time. In simple terms, loving you is all I've ever wanted to do. After all, when it's all said and done, you are the very apple of my affection. It is with you that I can smile silently and just be myself. Even in a crowd of, say, 1,000 people, it's like you're my main focus and the very window of my inner happiness. There are only a few things that really turn me on. Living my life to the fullest with you. Thank you very much.